The Stanley Cup playoffs. Time for the big boys to come to the fore. This is Mike Emmerich alongside Darren Pang. Welcome to what should be a great one.
You can really feel the tension out there tonight for this one, Doc. Let's tell you who's between the pipes. For Dallas, one of the very best in the league, Marty Turco. And in the other net, for St. Louis, a goalie seeing the puck real well, Brent Johnson.
We're ready to get underway in St. Louis.
Both teams very cautious right now, still feeling each other out.
Left side to Mellenby. Over to Morrow. Wait with the puck. He scores! Turco unable to stop the big slap shot. The Blues will now skate with a one-goal lead.
Wait, light on his feet on that play.
Face-off at neutral ice.
Number 39.
McInnes back to get it. Cross ice to Dimitra. Over to Stillman.
McInnes. And number 44.
That play was offside. Face-off in neutral ice. Cross ice pass. Lehtinen controls the puck. To Morrow. Off to Wait. Cross ice pass. Left side to Mellenby. St. Louis wants to put this one out of reach. Cross ice to Lehtinen. Over to Tkachuk. Can't get through. Cross ice to Morrow. The start. Scores! Johnson didn't have any help and he gives up the goal. And we're knotted up. Draw at center ice. Over to Boucher. Back to Podine. Big blast! Pass to Podine. Cross ice to Drake. Over to Turgeon with a wrist shot. Cross ice to Drake. Over to Podine. Pass to Podine. Rink wide to Turgeon. Mayers whistled for offside. Face-off in the neutral zone. Sent into the corner. Misses wide. Not there. Fires the wrist shot. Pass to Pronger. We're all tied up. Right side to Stillman. Cross ice to Stillman. Over to Ferraro. Controlled by the Blues. Face-off in the left circle. Quick pass to Nash. Lets it rip. Across left to Verbeek. 2 on none. He scores! Verbeek gets away from the defenders and stashes it. The Stars now have a hold of the lead.
The other players looked like they were frozen on that play, Doc.
Face off at center ice. Wait, up with it. Advance to Tkachuk. Shooting! A shot. Advance to Morrow. Pass to Lehtinen. Turco covers it.
Number 35. Marty Turco.
Face off to the right of the net. To Zubov. Left side to Verbeek. Rink wide to Muller. Dallas wants to put this one out of reach. Rink wide to Verbeek. To Muller. The Blues in the midst of a change. Big blast! Sent to Eastwood. Covered up. Draw in the left circle. Sent to Matvechuk. Passed ahead. Shooting! Kicked out by Johnson. To Drake. Oh, here's a breakaway all by himself. Bodine down on the ice.
Oh, that was a bone-crushing hit. That's the type of hit that could give your driver's license a black eye.
Face off to the right of the net. Controlled by St. Louis. Cranks it. Over to Modano. Modano connects on the hip check.
Welcome to the NHL, big boy.
Moves it quickly to Lehtinen. Sends him reeling. Feeds it across. 1-goal game. Across left to Wait. Offside. Let's take another look at that big hit.
McInnes runs out of room, and the only place left for him was in the bench.
The draw at center ice. One timed over to Zubov. Can't get through. Guerin plays it into the corner. Lets it. He scores! He makes them pay for some lax defense. The Stars score again.
Arnott appears to have some beef with the water bottle. He just sent it skyward.
Face off in the neutral zone. The Blues rescue the puck. Mayer with a slap shot. Shot sails wide. Cross ice to Turgeon. Draw in the left circle. Quick shot. Skates in front. Shoots. Caught. Across left to Guerin. Shot. Feeds it across. Dallas 3, the Blues 1. Sent into the corner. Misses the mark. Cross ice pass. That one off target. Sent into the corner. Pass to Dimitrov. Right side to Ferraro. Over to Stillman. Shoots it into the corner. Hard off the board. Over to Verbeek. The Stars change on the fly. He shoots. Across left to Eastwood. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Face off in the left circle. Touch pass to Zubov. Lets it rip. Quick shot. And the first period draws to a close. Dallas 3, the Blues 1. We're ready now for the start of the second period.
Dallas established their kind of game in the first period, but they can't let them up for air. Put a game away when you can.
Wait with the puck. Rink wide to Tkachuk. Rink wide to Morrow. Cross ice pass. Ooh, that had to hurt.
Feisty game with both teams doing a lot of checking.
The Stars lead here. Pass to Mellanby to Tkachuk. Rink wide to Modano. Wait brings it in offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Ferraro races over to get it. Over to Stillman. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. Rink wide to Guerin. What a hip check.
Boy, was he punished.
Score! He punches it in on the breakaway.
Dimitrov appears to have some beef with the water bottle. He just sent it skyward.
Face off in the neutral zone. Mayer takes the puck. Drives one towards the net. What a fantastic pad save. Takes a shot. A long blast. Covers it. Draw in the right circle. St. Louis with the puck. Touch pass to Dimitrov. Touch pass to Dimitrov. Moves it quickly to Stillman. Face off to the left of the net. One timed over to Tkachuk. Over to Morrow. Shoots it into the corner. He missed the net. Shot sails wide. He shoots. Tapped up to Tkachuk. 1-goal game. He smothers it. Face off in the right circle. DeMaio controls the puck. Fires the wrist shot. Across left to Verbeek. Cross ice to DeMaio. Pass to Muller. Touch pass to Muller. Corso controls the puck to Nash. Guides it on to Muller. The Stars change it up. Johnson covers it. Here's another look at that big hit.
Hellenius just ran out of room and found himself off the ice and into the bench.
Face off to the left of the net. Sent to Salvador. Rink wide to Dimitrov. Rink wide to Dimitrov. What a hip check.
St. Louis sending the message that if you're standing there, you're going to get hit, even if it's after the whistle.
Dallas wants to put this one out of reach. Draw to the right of the net. One-timed over to Matvichuk. Cross ice to Malhotra. Mayer in the defensive end to get it. Tapped up to Podine. The Blues in the midst of a change. Takes a shot. Rink wide to Turgeon. Cross ice pass. The wrist shot to Drake. Rink wide to Podine. Scoring chance. He shoots. Too high. Cross ice pass. Face off to the right of the net. Quick pass to Mellenby. Across left to Lettinen. Rink wide to Mellenby. Pass to Waite. The Stars looking for a little breathing room. Cross ice pass. With a shot. Gathered in by Salvador. To Tkachuk. Cross ice pass. 2 on none. He scores! The goalie had no help and he made him pay the price. And it's all even.
Mellenby did it almost single-handedly on that play.
Face off in the neutral zone. Drop. He can't get the pass. The hip check. Gathered in by McInnes. Across left to Dimitrov. To Arnold. Back of the goal. Shot. Ferraro races over to get it. To Dimitrov. Over to Young. They score! Dallas answers right back. The Stars establish a lead here.
Well, they answered that goal in a hurry. Someone was caught napping out there.
Draw at center ice. The Blues rescue the puck. Off to Nash. Shot. Shot sails wide. Covered up by Turco.
Scott Young.
Draw to the right of the net. Over to Boucher. Pushes it up. Moves it quickly to Tkachuk. With a wrist shot. Still a close game.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Delivers a blow. Pushes it up. Across left to Dolan. Nobody back on defense. He scores! He had nothing but ice and goal-scoring glory ahead of him. And the Blues will have to open things up now.
What an incredible dipsy-doodle by Dolan.
Draw at center ice. St. Louis gets control. The Stars change on the fly. Shooting! Time almost up. Corso in the defensive end to get it.
And number 27, Manny Malhotra.
Arnott faces off in his own zone. Quick pass to Matvichuk. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Dallas 5, the Blues 3. We're ready for the beginning of the third period.
Dallas can't let up just yet. They've got to continue to play their game.
Over to Zubov. To Morrow. Picked off. Dallas 5, the Blues 3. Wait, up with it. Takes a shot. The shot smothers it. Draw in the left circle. Touch pass to Matvichuk. Blasts it. Feeds it across. Gathered in by Ferraro. Shooting. Covered up. Face off in the right circle. To Zubov. Quick pass to Mellenby. He won't get to it. Morrow races to the puck first. Sent to Lehtinen. The Blues change up the lines. Rink wide to Morrow. St. Louis behind. It hit the goalpost.
Oh, he didn't miss by much, Doc.
The Stars in the midst of a change. Oh, he'll feel that one tomorrow.
If you're not paying attention, you'll pay the price.
Offside. Face off in the neutral zone. St. Louis with the puck. Arnott shoots it to the corner. Lets it fly. Face off to the left of the net. Taken by the Blues. Over to Stillman. Over to Malhotra. Fires! Pass to Stillman. Can't get through. To Stillman. To Ferraro. Lines up and fires! Over to Turgeon. Tees it up! Right side to Turgeon. The Blues change on the fly. Cranks it. Over to Podine. The shot. Tapped up to Mayers. Over to Drake. Over to Podine. That play is offside. Face-off in the neutral zone. Wade takes it up ice. Drops it. Retrieved in the defensive end. Left side to Mellenby. Quick pass to Tkachuk. A shot. The Blues change up. Over to Guerin. Arnott in the defensive end to get it. Rink wide to Guerin. The Stars head to the bench for a change. Big blast! Big scores!
The emotion of the crowd is a big part of this game now, following the goal by Eastwood.
Face off in neutral ice. Over to Lehtinen. Can't get through. To Drake. Feeds it across. Intercepted by Podine. Man down on the ice.
That's why these guys make the big bucks. They have to withstand some serious punishment.
Face off in the right circle. Quick pass to Boucher. Lets it rip. Dimitra starts it the other way. Dimitra ahead with it. Nobody back. He fires. Dumps it into the corner. 1 goal game. Advance to Dimitra. Intercepted. Quick pass to Lehtinen. Over to Dimitra. Icing against St. Louis. Draw in the right circle. To Mellenby. The slap shot. Caught by Johnson. Van Ryn. The pass. Left side to Mellenby. Rink wide to Dahlin. Pass to Malhotra. 2 on none. Cairns off the post. Puts it on goal. Cross ice pass. The Stars head to the bench for a change. Advance to Tkachuk. The Blues. Score! The goalie didn't have any help and he gives up the goal. And we're knotted up.
Just when they thought they'd won it, it's all tied up.
We're all tied up. Quick pass to Zubov. Comes to Young. Shot. Johnson smothers it.
Number 43, Mike Van Ryn.
Face off in the right circle. Corso races over to get it. Rink wide to Eastwood.
1 minute remaining.
St. Louis with the puck. Rink wide to Young. Rink wide to Guerin. Across right to Young. A long blast. Off the mark. Passed ahead. The period almost over. Over to Nash. He got lit up by Halinas.
Net punish.
And that's the end of the third period. Overtime is next. St. Louis 5, the Stars 5. Just about ready for the beginning of the first overtime. The Blues rescue the puck. Cross ice to Tkachuk. Takes a shot. Mellanby with a slap shot. Touch pass to Waite. Cross ice to Lettinen. The drive to Tkachuk. Intercepted. Blasts it. Johnson smothers it. Draw to the right of the net. Sent to Matvechuk. Over to Dimitrov. Cut off by Ferraro. Dallas chases it down. Pass to Guerin. All even in this one. Left side to Guerin. Drives one towards the net. To Guerin. Point blank range. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. That one off target. Hip check thrown. Gathered in by Van Ryn. Passed ahead. The Stars head to the bench for a change. The Blues want to change lines. That one will end it.
Dimitrov did it almost single-handedly on that play. A valiant effort by Dallas. Unfortunately, they came up a little short tonight.
I'm Mike Emmerich for Darren Pang saying goodbye.
The third star from the St. Louis Blues, number 7, Tkachuk. The second star from the Dallas Stars, number 44, Jason Arnold. And the first star of the game, from the St. Louis Blues, number 38, Pavel Dimitrov.